Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have the video a lot of you were waiting for, but actually also a video that a lot of you already know the end of, already know the duels, because a lot of you guys, and thank you for that, literally were with me through all of this. So it was one of my toughest climb of these all, but I can finally say that this is the deck I used to reach COG this month, and it is ACCEL SYNCHRO, TRISHULA, and not only that, thanks to, we have an updated version thanks to the recent structure deck that was released. I'm talking about the one with zombies. But before jumping right, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So, of course, the skill is this, but actually it's gonna last just a couple of days before the new one's gonna drop, that we're gonna try, of course. The skill is a bounty, illuminates the future. You're gonna see some crazy plays in the replays, so make sure to check them. So I already made a video about this. I came out with a crazy combo that allow you guys that play this deck to have both the Crystal Wing on the field and the setup ready to summon Trishula during your opponent's turn. All of this is possible thanks to Shamisen Samsara Sorokat, this little guy that recycles a synchro monster from your graveyard and special summon itself. I just love it. And now, how did we change this? How did we improve this even further? With one monster, Tachyon Dragon FELGRAND. This guy was actually able to give us an additional play. It gave us also a way to go lethal during your second turn, so when you do not have access to Quasar, because this guy is simply a removal. You summon it, you get rid of maybe the only monster your opponent controls, you bring back some Sarasurka from the graveyard, and you have more than lethal. As you will see in the replays, this play is very nice, but also some of the turn 1 play will end on just the Sorokat and the Warrior, so enabling the ACCEL Synchro, where you can decide to go either Crystal Wing. There is always a valid choice, but sometimes you might want just a removal like FELGRAND, so you can just end your turn with Scarred Warrior and Samsara Sorokat, and then during your opponent's turn you can decide, if that's the case, to go either on to Crystal Wing or into FELGRAND. So I really love that versatility. We can actually play only one level 5 in his Scarred Warrior because Samsara Sorokat allows us to actually recycle it. So first question you're gonna ask me, can I play Synchro Overtake? No, you cannot, because there's nothing to reveal in the extra deck to play Synchro Overtake. Synchro Overtake requires you to reveal an extra, a monster from the extra deck that actually lists that monster, the tuner monster you want to special summon or add. That's why you can't play it. So as you can see from here, the deck really consists of just 12 months, 12 cards, basically, tuning included. The other one are just staples. In the end, I managed to cog with double Chalice, double Lance, double Typhoon, and double DD Crow. But of course, if you miss any of these staples, you can play any other one. Of course, from more end drops like Effect Veiler to the limited 3-drop cards, or to the classic Book of Moon. I just went to this because I didn't want to sell my soul to the limited 3-drop cards, and because, you know, the quick play spell gives us a little bit more of versatility, because they can be useful also on turn 2 compared to the trap cards, of course. DD Crow helped especially for the Shiranui part of things, so pretty nice. Mandatory triple junk converter, mandatory triple junk synchron. Double jet is fine, double synchron carrier is fine. If you miss a 1 jet synchron, for example, you can just play 1 more synchron carrier, of course, or 1 more tuning. So actually you can't reduce the number of monsters because you need to play at least 7, otherwise the skill won't activate. Anyway guys, that is it. You're gonna see some crazy combos, stay tuned for those, of course. The turn 1 is pretty crazy. It also gives you a draw, so because you have to go through Stardust Charge Warrior. You're gonna see some crazy plays even with the skill itself, with the monster provided by the skill. It was a crazy climb. If you have the time, if you enjoy these type of plays, I definitely recommend you to watch the last stream to Kage that actually happened before this video came out, because you're gonna see some crazy plays for the Kage, for the King of Games. A lot of emotions going on right there, because it was a tough Kage climb, not because this deck is bad, but most because, and you can check by yourself, all the replays are there, we had some crazy bad luck going on. We had 3 times a Kage duel rank up and we failed it, so we had to go 4 times to actually reach Kage. So we were very unlucky, but people in the chat could actually tell you that. Anyway guys, that's all for the explanation. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to drop them in the comment section down below, and let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay against Bones. Let's see what we have. He's got LP Boost Alpha. Not sure what he's playing actually. Let's see. It's us to go first. We have Tuning, Milling, and Junk Converter. So basically, guys, to have the full combo, you need Junk Converter and Jet Synchro in the graveyard. Actually, the toughest part is just to get Junk Converter in the graveyard, because with the skill, it's very easy to drop and search for Jet Synchron. So you need these 2 guys in the graveyard and these 2 guys in your starting end, so Junk Synchron and Synchron Carrier. Now you're seeing Book of Moon, because during the rank, during the duels, I actually exchanged my staples, so I was playing sometimes Book of Moon, sometimes more Lances, sometimes more Chalices, but again, the core of the deck is just that one. So we got the Synchro Chase there, so this is the combo. We start with Synchron Carrier, additional normal summon with Junk Synchron, getting back the Junk Converter, then first Synchro Summon into Scarred Warrior, then first thing first with Scarred Warrior, you do not want to activate Synchro Chase, but you want to activate the other 2 effects that the game is going to ask you about, and are the Synchron Carrier's effect to summon a token, and the effect of Junk Converter to bring back Jet Synchron. So there you go. First, the effect is gonna resolve the effect of Junk Converter with the Synchron and then the token. Then you wanna go into Samsara Sorrow Cat with the Synchron Carrier and the Jet Synchron, and the game is gonna ask you, do you want to activate Jet Synchron's effect? Well, you have to say no to that, because you want to use the second effect of Jet Synchron by discarding a card. I first use Tuning, but it's not needed. You can discard any card. I discarded that to summon Jet Synchron. You're going to Stardust Charge Warrior. Now you want to activate the effect of Synchro Chase, so bringing back the Scarred Warrior, drawing a card with Charge Warrior, and then there you go. Here comes the magic now. First 3+5 goes into Crystal Wing, but then you can use the effect of a Sorrow Cat from the graveyard. You can recycle the Scarred Warrior from your graveyard into the deck, into the extra deck, and summon that boy. Why do you want to end on this? Because with this you have Crystal Wing, negation of a monster's effect, and then you have ACCEL Synchro enabled by Sorrow Cat, and you have 3 + 2 + 6, guess what, equals 11. So he's got Zombie War to begin with, then he's got the Unit Zombie to use its effect. I negated it with the Crystal Wing, so no milling, my boys. He's got still the Jack Bolan to summon that boy, but as soon as he actually wanted to go into the battle phase, before the end of the main phase, ACCEL Synchro into Trishula, banishing 3, in this case 2 is enough. There's nothing you could do, my boys. This turn 1 is just crazy. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, this was one of the rank ups. I can't remember if it was from, I think it should be from 2 to 3, but I'm not sure about it. So we, in this case, as you can see, we do not have the full combo because we're missing Junk Converter. But look at this, where we can come on. So we can come up with, we got the Synchron Carrier, of course the Junk Synchron, getting back the Jet Synchron, and now we go first into the Scarred Warrior, but in this case, with the effect of Synchro Chase, you do not want to bring back Junk Converter, but you want to bring back the Synchron Carrier. Why? Because 2 + 1 equals Samsara Sorrow Cat, and then you can use the effect of Jet Synchron to grab another Junk Synchron for next turn, right? And why do you want to end on this? Because with this you have choice. You can decide to either go into Crystal Wing or to go into FELGRAND and banish a card either from grave or from the field. So that's why you want to finish on this. He's got Typhoon to begin begin with, so goodbye to the Book of Moon. Then he's got Shiranui Cell Successors, you can see right there. He started with the Gozuki. Guess what? As soon as I saw Gozuki, I went straight away into FELGRAND. Why? FELGRAND to banish the Gozuki so he can't mill, right? He wasted his normal summon, so now he's forced to use Spectre's Ward's effect, but he's gonna actually waste the effect of Mezuki as well. So that was the best case scenario for us. So he went into this boy, and then he ends the turn. He's got no back rows. We were lucky right here. Then Sorokat comes back. He just scooped, but this is to show you how FELGRAND can actually give you a different play that is actually unexpected. It's a surprise for your opponent. So that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Third duel, my boys, we have Luna. Let's see what she's playing. Red Eyes and then the Reborn, the new skill. We have, we can have a chance with tuning. Tuning is nice because of course you can mill the junk converter if you're lucky. There you go. We were just lucky this time, so we have the full combo just thanks to a tuning. And yep, we of course I'm not gonna show you this again. Same combo. We can speed things up. Of course, we're gonna end up on a Crystal Wing plus the field setup for Trishula. Plus we're gonna end up, as you can see, on a back row as well. We got a Chalice, so very nice, I guess. Basically 2 negation plus Trishula. It's got Zombie Reborn with the skill. Then it's got first the Samurai Skull, and we actually want to negate that with the Chalice because you do not want these to leave the field with a card effect. Otherwise, its second effect pops up. So you want to just negate that and let it stay on the field. Mezuki's effect this time to special summon. Crystal Wings has no thank you, and then he still's got the Monster Reborn to summon the unit zombie. But guess what? Now we use Sorokat to synchro ACCEL Synchro into Trishula, but what we're doing is we're targeting the back row and the unit zombie, but not the Samurai Skull, otherwise he can summon something. So there you go, just those two, and he scooped. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, another rank up. This should be from Legend rank 3 to 4. Let's see what we have. Eternal Bond. Let's see, it's him to go first. We don't have the best of the hands, right? He's got the Yubel Third Incarnate, so the Yubel all the way through Ultimate Nightmare. He's got also the Miracle Contact added to his end, and he's got the Neos in hand apparently, so he can also go into Kluger, as you can see, plus Neos Fusion. So this is the worst case scenario. At least we got a Typhoon to grab to, you know, handle that, so we're chilling. At this point, the bonds eliminate the future to get just the carrier. We don't have Judge Synchro, so we can't go into the FELGRAND play. We can just go into Crystal Wing though. That is not that bad, right? So we started with Scarred Warrior at this point, classic combo with the Synchro Chase. You're gonna bring back the Junk Synchron just to go into Crystal Wing. That's the best play we can have here. One Chalice set, actually one Chalice on the Kluger, and we're attacking because we don't care. Crystal Wing gets attack equal to the monster is attacking, so he avoided the destruction. That's kind of fine, honestly. Now here was just a matter of predicting what your opponent will think, and exactly as I thought, he's about to attack with this because he thinks he's gonna negate with the Crystal Wing, and then I can go for lethal with these two, of course. But instead, damage calculation for Pete and Chalice, negating that, and we got lethal through that. This was just a smart play, guys. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, interrupting a 5-win streak. This should be what, Rockets maybe, but we have a perfect turn 1. It's got the quick launch, perfect opening for the Rockets. I think it's gonna end up on Nightmare, and he's got a couple of negations. So he's got actually Nightmare. It's a Nightmare, right? Because he can, it's a double floodgate, so he can flip down a couple of monsters I special summon. Pretty bad for Synchrons, Rhines, and all the monsters that all the decks that special summon. And then he's got a negation of a spell trap card plus a back row. So we have to, you know, handle that very carefully. We got a body eliminates the future, but we got the full combo because we got Junk Converter in the graveyard, Jet Synchro, so we're chilling. So he made this mistake of using the effect of Void Ogre Dragon to negate this. At this point, we're chilling. This was the only issue. You know why? Because now we can just chalice the nightmare and lens for the back row. So warning point, lens to protect our boy. Now we're chilling. We got the other normal summon to bring back the junk converter. He's got the nightmare, chalice to negate. At this point there's nothing you could do. We went straight away into Trishula here. Scarred warrior to synchro summon junk converter's effect plus carrier. The junk converter is bringing back the jet synchron plus the token. Then we went into level 6 Stardust Charge Warrior to draw a card. This card will be discarded to summon Jet Synchron. Level 3 into Samsara Soda Cat, and then ACCEL Synchro, actually normal Synchro summon into Trishula, banish 2. But why did we go into Samsara Soda Cat? You're gonna find out in a minute. Of course this effect is negated, so it's gonna negate it, so we're just gonna banish 2, and then I went into a Bonds Illuminate the Future, but I could have just used the effect of Sorokat to go for lethal, so there you go, we have this, then attacking for lethal, but again, this was not needed because we had the Sorokat. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys. We have Sado Kaiba from normal DM Battle Chronicle. A lot of Battle Chronicle, very tough deck to face. It's got Bingo Machine Go to begin with. Not releasing the same card, so maybe I don't know if he has something else. I was planning to add something in particular. He went with the alternative plus the normal Blue Eyes Battle Chronicle to get the Successor Soul and set. I suppose his Successor Soul, right? So we have the full combo, as you can see, because we have Junk Converter and Jet Synchron. Then the effect, as you can see, but in this case I knew he had Successor Soul, so I wanted to play around that. So how can we do this? I use Synchro Chase, so I'm not gonna summon Synchron Carrier first, because if I summon Synchro Carrier, it's gonna use Successor Soul, and then I would have no additional normal summon. Instead, if I summon Junk Synchron, I will still get the monster from the graveyard with this effect, with the effect of Junk Synchron, even if he decides to Successor Soul my Junk Synchron. That's why I'm going for that play. So there you go, for the Junk Converter, exactly as I predicted, Successor Soul to get rid of this, but we don't care. He's summoning a Blue Eyes, but we're still getting the Junk Converter. Why is that fine? Because then we can use Jet Synchron's effect to special summon it back on the field. First Synchro Summon into Shamisen and Samsara Sorokat, then Junk Converter's effect to bring back Junk Synchron, a Bounty Illuminate the Future to get a couple of Signet Dragons, and then a Black Winged Dragon to begin with, and we're just chilling now. He went straight away into Galaxy Eye Cypher Dragon, but he's making a mistake here because he stealed my boy, and now he can't lethal, because when you use a Cypher Dragon's effect, you cannot attack directly for the rest of this turn except with this card. So, well, he literally can't attack directly. So he went with that, I went with the Chalice, that's totally fine. So he's going to use Magicalized Fusion, summon the double cast caster that in theory could attack directly, but he just can't, because he can't attack directly because of the Cypher Dragon's effect. So he's summoning all of this stuff, but he realized he couldn't do anything, so he just attacked this and then nothing. This boy comes back to me, and then I want Jet Synchron to bring him back on the field. He's got Successor Soul again to summon that put them in the graveyard. I use Shamisen Samsara Sorokat, special summon actually here into Scarred Warrior again, and then Junk Converter here to bring out what? Plus, of course, a Synchro Chase. We're bringing out the Junk Converter with the Synchro Chase, and with the effect of Junk Converter, we're bringing back Junk Synchron, because of course the total we want to achieve is Trishula. So we're going first into Stardust Charge Warrior to draw an additional card, then Synchro Summon into Trishula, banishing 3. Look at that, what a clearness. Attacking, we still don't have lethal. Let's see what he has. He's got Dragon Speed of White to banish the Synchro Chase, but then he's got nothing else. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, we have, this is Tachyon Dragon Domination. You will be surprised, but this was a tough one because look at this boy. It's gonna end up on a pretty nice board anyway, even if the skill and the deck were nerfed both. He's got the Seafair to begin with, getting the Sparty Limit Dragon, Nebula straight away to go into a couple of level 8, right? And then he's got, of course, the summon of Tachyon Dragon, the Neo Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. Actually, only Galaxy Eyes. Then he's got a Galactical Spider Dragon. DD Crow comes in handy to banish that, no additional summon. Then he's got the skill to get the counter trap plus double back row. So that was pretty tough, right? So we got basically not the full combo because we missed Junk Converter, but well, we have to face a couple of stuff here. He went straight away with a counter trap to negate the Synchro Chase, and that's fine. Then I went into Synchron Carrier. He let me do this, and I went with Junk Synchron. He's got Book of Moon, but guess what? At this point, we're just going. I left that because that was fine actually. That was fine for me. I just summoned the Samsara Soul Rocket, and then now I can use the skill. He's got the Bottomless Trap Hole, and now Lens comes in clutch. Why? Because we want to have a total of 2500 or more on the field so that we can use the skill. So we use the Lens to save it. Now he has nothing else as interruption, going straight away into the double dragons, but we're not done yet because we have the effect from Jet Synchro from the graveyard to special summon itself. 1 + 7 equals Crystal Wing. That, and we're not done yet because you have Soul Rocket that is coming back on the field. So Crystal Wing to crash itself, and then Soul Rocket plus Black Wing Dragon for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, this was my rank up to Cog, and it was sensational. So if you guys, I really recommend you watch that part of the stream when you just see these two live, because it was something crazy. So we got the full combo here. I was so happy because we have the full combo, so I can speed things up. So you know, because you know where are we going with the end board, right? So we're gonna end up on a Crystal Wing plus the field set for Trishula, of course. Not so lucky with the draws, but still. And we have the worst enemy because it's Tanny going second that is unstoppable. It's got Vishuda to begin with. That's fine. I already knew I want to negate Vishuda's effect with Crystal Wing. There you go. Now we just have to find the proper moment to banish Tree. He went with Ashuna. I let him go away with that. Another Monk of the Tanny. Then he went with the Adara special summon, the Ashuna special summon from Graveyard. So he's got another level 7. He wants to synchro summon. At this point, I have to go into Trishula, banishing 1, 2, 3. So I went with all of those, but he's not done yet. Shtana special summon, Link to into Shaman. Shaman discards a card to summon a guy from the graveyard, so he's gonna have he's gonna have the Berserker plus the Shtana in the grave, the perfect card he needed. Legend of Heroes, he crashed into Crystal Wing, effect of Shtana, brings back the Berserker, pops my Trishula. I'm left with nothing and just 1000 life points. Now, here guys, he has nothing else in the graveyard. He wasted all of his resources to go through my board, and he's got I have only one card to save me. I just need Junk Synchron. I have 2 Junk Synchron, that's true. I also have a couple of tuning that I can use. So I have 4 cards out of this. Destiny Draw activated, Junk Synchron is here, and at this point, you know what's about to come. Scarred Warrior, we just need one effect, either Synchro Chase or Junk Converter to go into Stardust Dragon. Now is time for the classics, for the full skill, so we're going all the way into Quasar, of course, with his Omni Negation, 1 Omni Negation per turn. We're kinda chilling, of course. We can't finish him this turn because of course he has 6k life points, so shooting Quasar Dragon, the Evolution of Light, attacking twice, but it's not enough. He just draws a card, but it's got literally anything, just a sad card that can be negated by Quasar. I didn't care, I went for lethal. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So that was all, guys, for these months. Kinda late for my standards, but a lot of you guys were happy with these cog climb, with these delayed cog climb. So Anyway, it was a very, very nice journey. Probably gonna be happy to do this again next month. It was very, very nice with such a tough deck to climb with. But again, guys, we were just so unlucky. Anyway, that is all. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. What did you reach COG with this month, my boys? I did this with this insane ACCEL Synchro deck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Thanks a lot for watching. Actually, guys, leave a comment if you saw these live during the live streaming. That would be happy. That would be so nice to see how many of you saw these during the live streaming. Thank you so much, guys, for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.